Esports, what was once a niche hobby, has now become a billion-dollar global industry. From its humble beginnings in the late 20th century to massive international tournaments with prize pools in the millions, esports has taken the world by storm. But where did it all start? Where is it now? And most importantly, where is it headed? Whether you're a recent graduate, a gamer dreaming of going pro, or someone looking to transition into the esports industry, this video is for you. Stick around because I'll share the history, the current state of esports, and the exciting opportunities the future holds. Let's dive in. Welcome to Career Chronicles, where we explore the career opportunities in the UK. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss out on actionable tips and insights. Today, we're talking about esports, the past, the present, and the future. I'll also share practical tips for anyone looking to break into this exciting industry, whether as a player, coach, or even a content creator. Let's get started. Part 1: The past, how esports began. Esports, short for electronic sports, is competitive gaming at its finest. But it wasn't always the billion-dollar industry we know today. The roots of esports can be traced back to the late 20th century. In 1997, the release of StarCraft marked a turning point. Just a few years later, South Korea hosted the first offline tournaments, and the global esports scene began to take shape. One of the most influential early tournaments was the World Cyber Games, WCG, held in South Korea in the early 2000s. It was during this time that Chinese player Li Xiaofeng, also known as Sky, made history by winning back-to-back championships in 2005 and 2006. His victories ignited a passion for esports in China, paving the way for the industry's explosive growth in the region. Fast forward to 2010, and the release of League of Legends ushered in a new era for esports. The game's accessibility and team-based gameplay made it a global phenomenon, and it remains one of the most popular esports titles to this day. By the 2010s, esports had evolved from small local tournaments to massive international events with millions of fans tuning in to watch their favorite players and teams compete. Part 2: The present, esports as a global powerhouse. Today, esports is a global powerhouse. According to industry reports, the esports market is projected to reach £500 million in revenue in 2024 with a global audience of over 640 million people. Major tournaments like the International for Dota 2 and the League of Legends World Championship offer prize pools in the tens of millions, attracting the best players from around the world. Esports is no longer just about playing games, it's a full-fledged industry. Professional players train for over 8 hours a day, just like traditional athletes. Teams have coaches, analysts, and even psychologists to help players perform at their best. And it's not just about the players. The industry has created opportunities for content creators, event organizers, marketers, and even educators. After a summer marked by record-breaking prize pools and viewership, esports industry leaders are projecting confidence going into 2025. This summer, the Esports World Cup, set to take place in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia, between July 3rd and August 25th, is expected to break several industry records. With its massive scale and growing influence in the esports world, it promises to be one of the most significant events of the year. It is set to boast the largest prize pool in esports history, with $60 million, and is expected to generate 103 million hours of content watched, even while coinciding with the Paris 2024 Olympics. However, while the aggregate viewership of the Esports World Cup was impressive, individual tournaments didn't always break records for their specific communities. For example, the PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds tournament peaked at 105,000 viewers, making it only the game's third most watched event of the year. Despite these challenges, the esports industry appears to be in a more tenable position than it was at this time last year. Brands like MasterCard and Amazon are ramping up their spending around esports, while publishers are adjusting their ecosystems to include more revenue opportunities for teams. For instance, Sentinel's CEO Rob Moore reported that his team exceeded its 2023 revenue figures in the first half of 2024, bringing in over $3.3 million between January and July. Part 3: The future, challenges and opportunities in 2025. As we look ahead to 2025, the esports industry is poised for further growth, but it still faces existential challenges. The industry remains heavily reliant on brand partnerships and outside investment to stay afloat. However, the centralization of esports is creating a more stable foundation. The Esports World Cup represents one way in which the competitive gaming landscape has become simpler and more centralized. Publishers of major esports titles are increasingly divesting from their owned and operated leagues, enlisting third-party operators like Blast and ESL, FACEIT Group to manage their events. This shift has been welcomed by esports organizations which see it as a natural evolution as the medium matures. In general, it's always good to have tournament operators that you have an existing relationship with, said Anne Banskbach, director of esports for Team Vitality. The tournament operators that have survived over the years have done so because they've learned from their mistakes and they've grown in partnership with the teams. She added. Not all publishers are following the same path, though. Valve, for example, is shifting to a more open ecosystem, aiming to create a level playing field for teams not involved in leagues operated by third-party vendors. These changes are set to go into effect in 2025 and all eyes will be on Valve to see how they manage this transformation. Part 4: The UK's role in esports. Let's talk about Britain's role in esports. The UK has produced some incredible talent and organisations that have left a mark on the global stage. For example, Ryan Hart, often referred to as the prodigal son, is a British esports legend. He's a multiple-time world champion in fighting games like Street Fighter and has been a pioneer in the competitive gaming scene for over 2 decades. Another standout is Dom McLean aka Sonic Fox, who, although representing the US now, has British roots and is one of the most dominant players in fighting games, winning multiple EVO championships. On the team side, the UK-based organisation Excel Esports has made waves in the League of Legends European Championship, LEC, competing against some of the best teams in Europe. Excel is also known for its focus on player development and mental health, setting a standard for professionalism in the industry. And let's not forget Jaden Ashman aka Wolfies, who made history in 2019 by becoming the youngest esports millionaire in the UK at just 15 years old. He placed second in the Fortnite World Cup Duos tournament, taking home a prize of nearly £1 million. His success not only highlighted the potential of esports as a career but also inspired a new generation of British gamers. The UK has firmly established itself as a global hub for esports, hosting some of the most exciting and impactful events in recent years. In 2024, standout events included the League of Legends World Championship Finals at the O2 Arena and the Rocket League Championship Series, RLCS, Major 2 at the Copper Box Arena. Additionally, the Insomnia Gaming Festival brought together players, fans and industry professionals for exciting tournaments, networking opportunities and entertainment. These tournaments not only showcased top-tier competition but also boosted local tourism and provided a platform for British esports talent to shine. Looking ahead, 2025 will bring even more opportunities. The RLCS Birmingham Major in March and the Bet UK 2025 event in January will highlight the UK's growing prominence in esports. The Esports World Cup 2025, with its staggering $60 million prize pool, is expected to redefine the global esports landscape, with UK players and organisations playing a significant role. If you're looking to transition into the esports scene, here are some practical tips to help you get started. First, find your niche. Whether you want to be a player, coach, content creator or event organizer, identify your strengths and focus on developing them. Second, build your portfolio. If you're a player, participate in local tournaments and create a highlight reel. Third, if you're interested in other roles, showcase your skills through projects or volunteer work. Fourth, network. Join esports communities on platforms like Discord, Reddit and LinkedIn. Fifth, attend events and connect with industry professionals. Sixth, stay informed, follow industry news and trends. Websites like Esports Insider and the Esports Observer are great resources. Seventh, be persistent. Breaking into esports can be challenging, but with dedication and hard work, it's possible. Part 5 Conclusion. The time to get involved is now. Esports is more than just gaming, it's a global movement and there's never been a better time to get involved. Whether you're a gamer, a recent graduate or someone looking for a career change, the opportunities are endless. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up and share it with someone who might benefit. Don't forget to subscribe for more insights into gaming, esports and career opportunities. Drop a comment below with your thoughts on the future of esports. I'd love to hear from you. Thanks for watching Career Chronicles, and I'll see you in the next video.